We've all done it, fantasized about winning the lottery and all those crazy ways we would spend that big, huge pile of money. So how do you win the lottery? Well, you have to play it. But do you use random numbers or choose your own? If you choose numbers, which ones? And how do you explain these people who claim to have a system and have won the lottery several times? To these questions, I will have the answers for you right after this. Hey there, it's Sean here, also known as Bits of Real Panther. I hope your day was, is, or will be the stuff of legends. I would like to welcome you to my channel, my home, if you will. And a lot of people, they don't even realize this, but I'm not even actually a person. I exist only on the internet. That was stupid. But anyway, I would like to welcome you to this presentation of how to play the lottery. We will be here addressing the right ways and the wrong ways to purchase tickets and to play numbers. And should you win any cash using these methods, feel free to contact me directly and you and I will figure out the best way to split those winnings right down the middle. Okay, let us boogie. I'll begin by explaining that playing the lottery is, in and of itself, a really poor gamble. I'm not going to get into gambling terms here, but in respect to risk to reward ratio, which is really hard to say with a tongue in your mouth. Wow, I went all Gene Simmons there for a second. But your odds of not winning is much greater than the amount that you could win in respect to the price of a ticket. So there is that. With that aside, let's get to the meat and potatoes of it. Some people play the exact same numbers week after week after week, and this is a very bad idea, and I will tell you why. The odds of winning with a set of pre-chosen numbers is exactly the same as with a set of random numbers. However, consider the following scenario. You're on the way home from work and you plan to stop to buy some lottery tickets, but you've had a long day and you're very tired, so you just head home instead. That night, the numbers are drawn, and guess what? The numbers that you always play, except this week, those numbers turn out to be the winning numbers. Had you bought a ticket, you would now be $300 million richer. That would make anyone suicidal. You have essentially ruined your entire life. For that reason, and for that reason alone, you should never, ever play the same numbers week after week. So, you ask, I should just play random numbers in, right? Well, that's not quite correct, you scruffy-looking nerf herder, and here's why. Many people who play the lottery use birthdays and anniversaries for the numbers that they play, those numbers in being 31 or lower, as all months, numbered 1 through 12, contain 31 or fewer days. Therefore, if you play random numbers and all of those numbers just happens to be 31 or lower, then it is much more likely that the people who play birthdays and anniversaries will share those same numbers with you, and you then will have to split your winnings with those other players should you win. Therefore, when you play the lottery, you should choose your numbers somewhat at random, taking care to choose at least one number greater than 31 to reduce the chances that you will have to split your winnings with other people. Random numbers, but what about these people who use a system to win the lottery? Here there are 2 points to consider. For the first point, understand that odds are not determined by previous results. For instance, if you flip a coin 100 times and that coin lands on the same side for all 100 of those flips, the odds on your very next flip that the coin will land one way or the other is 50-50. Those previous 100 flips mean nothing. For the second point, recognize that context is everything. For every million people who can try some kind of a Daffy Duck system for predicting winning lottery numbers, at least one of those people has to win the lottery simply by chance. That person then will erroneously credit his or her system for achieving those expected results. Okay, and that's all, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please backhand that like button and let me know yay or nay if you found this information helpful. Also, I'm curious to know if you managed to spot Nancy the Ninja, who was hiding earlier in this video. Please let me know that in the comment section as well. Lastly, we have, of course, the word of the video brought to you today by these two videos here. Well, not actually here. They will be here when you're watching this. Anyway, and that video word is Zaftig. Zaftig, having a round plump, full figure. Keep your eye on the prize, and I will see you next time.